Let us continue our journey with our mother, Venerable Mary Ward, a name which stands even today as a synonym of courage. She was that woman beyond compare, as Pope Pius XII would call her, the most remarkable woman of the 17th century who dared to dream. She dreamt of a society where women and men would become collaborators in building God's kingdom, a thing which was unheard of at a time when women were ranked merely as one of her husband's possessions to care for the children and the household. In 1609, confirmed by an enlightenment from God, glory, 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 and reaffirmed by another vision, take the same of the society, Mary dared to begin an unenclosed order modeled on the society of Jesus. No matter what pressure she had to face, Mary refused to let go of her certainty that this work was from God. She wanted women to be able to work pastorally for the defense and propagation of faith. She wanted women to govern women. She wanted the complete Jesuit constitutions. It has never been. Nothing in the tradition allows it. Women are not capable of it. These excuses were voiced. In the midst of these fierce opposition, Mary and her companions demonstrated courage, resourcefulness, and determination. In late 1620s, she set up schools year after year across Europe. As a seriously sick woman, she walked at least 3 times across the Alps to beg the church leadership to recognize the value of their work and to acknowledge that women religious could be collaborators in responding to the needs of the time. They encountered growing opposition against their institute, faced incredible poverty, and finally, in 1631, suffered the pain and disgrace of being officially condemned by church leaders. Their communities and schools were closed. Their vows were nullified, and Mary was imprisoned as a heretic. The list of trials she faced was nothing less than breathtaking. In the midst of all these, Mary drew strength from her deep and constantly growing relationship with God, who was for her parent of parents and friend of friends. She knew the implications of following Jesus closely. She forgave her enemies and waited on God's time for the new to come to birth. She died in 1645, unable to claim that she was a religious sister. True to her prophecy that women in time to come will do much, however, 400 years after, her order is still here despite suppression and official eradication. We have now the constitutions of Society of Jesus and the name she wanted, Congregation of Jesus. It has become evident that women can govern women and can be a creative force in establishing a civilization of peace, love, and justice. This is the story of a woman who had the courage to dare. Today, as we reflect upon the daring spirit of Mary Ward, let us ask ourselves, are we truly worthy to be called as the courageous daughters of this great woman? Dear friends, let us dare to be different, not in our words alone, but in our ways of dealing with one another with utmost sincerity and sensitivity, in our search for the truth and actualizing it in our lives and the lives of others, in our leading, in our guiding, and above all, in our being. Let this world be a better place because of me and you.